Melanated dominant people, sons and daughters of my ancient mother. Let's talk about miracles. Today being 12/12, I want to talk to you about Simon Kimbungu. This is a African man, Congolese. His birth, and it's documented. This is not a fairy tale. It was said that his mother and father found him in a bush, and that you will hear him called Simon Toko, Simon Kimbangu. But this man was a man that the Belgian army could not kill. He practiced magic, miracles. He is said to be the second coming of Yeshua ben Yosef, as he did many of the miracles that was documented that Yeshua did. And mind you, he was born on September the 12th, 1887, and he didn't die until October the 12th, 1951. So there were living, breathing people that saw his miracles. Some of them were the people that he raised from the dead, gave sight to the blind. The Belgian army, after hunting him down, they hunt him down because he said that he was a forerunner for Christ. He had the miracles of Christ. It uproared the church. It uproared the army. They hunted him down, hunted his people down, okay? They tried so many times to kill him. And after, I believe it was like 120 attempts, this picture here is a picture of where they tried to do an autopsy on a living person and cut his heart out. And it is said, now mind you, he died in 1951, people were still alive, that he woke up, the doctor said he woke up in the middle, after they did this, asked him why did they persecute him like this, and to give him his heart back. Yes, he was talking with his heart gone. Raised people from the dead. There are stories of, and you can look him up on Wikipedia, of him walking on water. It was to the point that they realized that he was immortal and they could not kill him, that they sentenced him to life in prison with 120 lashes every day as his body regenerated. Why am I telling you this? Why am I waiting to today to tell you this story? When the Great Mother told me that what is being activated in melanated dominant people, sons and daughters of my ancient mother, is a miracle particle that lies dormant in the non-ether, non-series DNA beings, this is what she's talking about. This is what lies within us. And I know that it sounds strange that all of these stories about this man are true. But if you ever, most of my friends and my intimate group are not Americans, they are Africans. If you talk to real African people, homegrown on the land, he's not strange. They have seen some magic on the land of our mother, okay, that will blow your mind. It is only in the West that we have been taught that it was either demonic or fairy tales did not exist. I have a Cameroonian friend that we are thick as thieves, and the stories that he tells, and it resonates in my spirit. I know it to be true. And that is the reason they try to push a wedge between African Americans and Africans, because they don't want you to know your true power. This has nothing to do with Christianity. It is what is locked up in our African non-ether, non-series DNA. It is because you are black, so they call us, yeah? But because you are a non-series DNA when the rest of the world is 6, you are melanated dominant people, right? From the land of Africa, okay? You have something special locked up in you. And let me tell you something. This is something I want you to pay attention to what I'm finna say right next. You melanated dominant people here in the Americas, okay? You didn't come from the mitochondrial Eve. The mitochondrial Eve is that mutated DNA that left out of Africa. We were stolen from Africa through the Atlantic slave trade. We never left out of Africa, and we don't come from the mitochondrial Eve. We come from the DNA of Africa. We are different. We have different powers, okay? We don't come from mutated genetics, okay? Those of us that come from Africa, okay? So the reason I am telling you this, melanated dominant people, because this is a beautiful example of the power that's locked up in us. And I promise you, if you have African, Cameroonian, Nigerian, Ivory Coast people, talk to them. Listen to their stories and open your mind to, not that this is fantasy, but that is absolutely true. He's not the only one like this that has this kind of power. And I want you to know, African Americans, that God particle that hit America is to activate this in you. I love you, melanated dominant people. You have